Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Expeditions Viking. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're to join me today here next to Gunnar the Peaceful. And this guy is, well, the one responsible for the raids in our village last episode. And we can talk to you as well. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's have a chat here with this guy, the smithy. So, you beat Aslaver, did you? That's impressive. I must admit I thought he'd win. But I'm just glad to see you're both alive and well. Well, this guy helped me. Even though he didn't actually want to help Aslaver, but I convinced him that helping me would be the good thing to do. So, can you repair damaged equipment? Okay, there we go. Do I need to pay 200? Okay, let's see. This is the repairing menu. This may be the only, simple menu in the game. Savor it. Here, you'll be able to select the weapons you want to repair during a shift. The amount of items you can repair is only limited by your available resources. Okay, so yes, it does cost that much. That's quite a lot. I'm not gonna repair anything. Is everything well with you and the smithy? Well, depending on what you need me to do, yeah. I have everything I need to make carving knives, repair bristles, and fix slave collars. If you need weapons or armor, you'll have to find a better equipped smith. Old Hannar in Ribe, or Ribe, has a fine smith. He should be able to handle any requests you might have. Okay, could you make weapons or armor if I get the equipment you need? I could. It's not my skill that holds me back, it's the tools. Okay, it's fantastic. So how about this weather, huh? Yeah, the frost has lasted very long this year. This time last year, the snowdrops had already started sprouting. At least the forge keeps me warm, so my work isn't impaired much. Huh. Okay, I need some equipment. So I can buy... Ooh. Wait a minute, this is crafting. This is the crafting menu. Okay. These are the crafting skills of the herdman who's crafting. So that's that guy. Okay. The skill rank determines the maximum item tier and can build which you can build, which in turn determines the total resource cap of each item. Okay, so max tier is level 2 or tier 2. Start by selecting which type of item you want to craft. You can only craft armor and helmets if you have the armor smithing skill. Okay. So I can't because I don't have... Well, actually, do I? Well, I wonder if I do. So I can make cloth armor. Oh, okay. So it gives you... It's basically the same armor, except this one gives you fire resistance and poison resistance. Cool. That's that. Can I... Shh, go away. Okay, I know... sure. Okay, I'll read that later. What I was interested... Yeah, I clicked these things. So... Oh, I see. That's really cool. You can't get that higher than 6% though. Because of the... No. Because of what exactly? It costs more hides, but... It also increases its durability. This is pretty cool. This is a pretty cool thing. I wonder if I'm gonna need it immediately. And I can make helmets. Oh, pretty awesome. Oh my god. How is this? No. I was gonna ask, how is this the only simple item in the menu in the game? It is not this one. It's the repair one is the simple one. Well, thank you. I'll see you later. Okay, let's get down to business and let's have a chat here with Gunnar and see what he has to say. Someone has tied Gunnar to a pole in the middle of an animal pen. He must have been standing in the mud for at least 3 hours. Yet he stands straight and looks you in the eyes when you approach him. Give me a reason not to kill you. Gunnar chuckles to himself, quietly to himself. No reason comes to mind, he says. I attacked your village, I killed your clansmen, I have nothing to offer in return for mercy. Well, he knows. The huge man pauses for a moment to adjust his weight against the pole. We didn't have a chance to get properly introduced. I am called Gunnar the Peaceful. I'm an, Ulfedin from Vestfold in the north. I assume you are the thegn of this village? I am Sigthorn, son of Eskil, and I am indeed the thegn here. Tell me, Sigthorn, son of Eskil, why am I still alive? What is an Ulfedin? We are the chosen warriors of Odin. We go into battle with no coat of armor. Instead, we wear wolf belts and become mad as beasts. You are honored to be under Odin's protection. Guided by the wrath of... What happened? Oh, my skeptical followers that follow... Do these people not follow Odin? I'm gonna be mad with them. Anyway, I don't know which one are skeptical, but there we go. Guided by the wrath of why are they even listening in? Guided by the wrath of the All-Father, he says, I have slain many men. Neither fire nor iron has any effect on me. It's a powerful pact. Tell me why you attacked my village, or I will run you... No. Yeah, let's go with this one. I think it's gonna be a good one. Tell me why you attacked my village, or I will run you through where you stand. You would execute an unarmed prisoner? Without hesitation. I would have executed you on the field of battle, but... Yeah, let's go with that. Ah, I admire your resolve. Very well. Your defenses are weak. No palisades, the barest excuse for earthworks. You're a tempting target. Okay, so my sense, that's... I don't have... Do I have sense? Yes, I do. Why is it a hard check, though? Okay, so let's see. I can tell him... interesting. I can turn the tail on him. So you want me to believe you sailed down... Well, let's go with this one. I think my sense is going to help me there. Enough playing around. Here's what I believe happened. You lay out the evidence as you see it. Gunnar's attack came at an all too convenient time, when your clan was recently weakened by the death of your father. You must have been put up to it. The beacons weren't lit despite clear weather. Oh, sorry, I clicked. Continue. They weren't lit despite clear weather. Someone must have kept the watchmen from their duty. Gunnar's ship would have passed within range of 3 beacons to the north, all within Yelling territory. Skule, the thegn of Yelling, is known to have strong ties to the Northmen in general, and Kaupang in particular. And Skule clearly has designs on your territory. As you lay out the facts, Gunnar's face falls into an increasingly deep frown. At the mention of Skule, he slumps visibly. You are far more shrewd than anyone has given you credit for. It's true. Skule Skullcleaver put me up to this. We met on Orkneyjar, and we swore your village was a worthwhile target. He swore. Wealthier than the Painted Ones and far less fierce. He was either lying or mistaken. What is Orkneyjar? The smile creeps across Gunnar's lips, and he leans forward slightly. You've heard stories of the islands to the west across the sea? Oh, the Orkneys. Is that what it is? Oh, that's a cool name. Orkneyjar are the northernmost islands of the island. Northernmost of these islands, yeah. Many Northmen have come to take lands from the tribe that live there. There are stories of a great kingdom to the south, with great concentrations of wealth and little in the way of defenses. We never made it that far south. Perhaps I will return to those islands and explore further in the future. Who are these Painted Ones? They're the tribes who live in the north on the isles across the sea. They're called the Picts. Their weapons are poor and their homes are primitive by our standards, but they fight fiercely and they live in harsh conditions. All in all, they're not a worthwhile target for raids, but their lands are fertile, and so far we've been able to keep them in check. So the Picts... Yeah, at least as far as I know, the Iron Age Orkney settlements are very, very, well, underdeveloped. They are made of stone, though, which these guys don't seem to be too fond of. But, well, the ones that remain anyway, I'm sure there's a lot of wood as well. I am not very, very familiar with the history, or proto-history, as it were, of the Orkneys. Because, proto-history, because they didn't write, but there were other people that wrote about them. So, I'll discuss these findings with my confidants. We'll talk again later. I'll continue to enjoy your hospitality until you return. Ha! Okay, so the plot thickens indeed. Oh, I should have seen the connection, says Ketil. Yeah, then Skule mentioned his ties to Kaupang at the feast, and here's a group of Northmen attacking us out of the blue, says Nefia. What does he stand to gain from this? Well, I think, he must intend to weaken us ahead of the next Althing, I think. Do you believe he's really been to the Isles across the sea? And Gunnar as well? Asks Nefia. Well, could be, says Ketil. He said that they crossed far to the north and found only tribes, but if the stories of larger kingdoms to the south are true, perhaps that's where Eskil went? Well, if the stories are true, there's much opportunity there. I would love to follow in my father's footsteps, but My first plan is gonna be to secure our lands right now. So let's see. Let's keep our talks on the fact that Skule indirectly attacked our clan. Yeah, let's not get carried away by fanciful stories. No, yeah. None of that matters. Let's keep our thoughts on the fact that Skule indirectly attacked our clan. We should take this to Astrider, and hear what she says Nefia. Right. She knows Skule a lot better than we do. Okay, so new goal. Return to the Longhouse. But before we do that, let's explore a little bit. Let me zoom out a little bit as well. Can use the WAS keys. I forgot about that. And this is the thing. Okay, and that's the Longhouse that we need to go to. Is it? I mean, it should be. Right? It looks like a Longhouse. Let me look at the map. So yeah, that's our destination. I wonder if I can go to the witch's hut now. Let's go over here and see if it has opened something. I doubt it. Either she's outside or I doubt it. Okay. So let's go into the Longhouse and see what we can do. Astrider? Sure. She's gonna have something to say. Where is she? There she is. Hey. Why? Oh, walk a little bit faster. Where's Ketil? Where's Nefia? Did the man talk? What did you find out? Well, Thegn Skule has been to the islands across the sea. He recruited the Northmen there. Skule is the cause? Then it's worse than I thought. How? The Northmen have started settling in the islands across the sea, says Nefia. Skule met the raiders there and convinced them we were easy pickings. And we were, says Aslefer. This raid was our own fault. Our defenses are inadequate. We'll deal with that later, says Astrider. If Skule is acting against us, do you know what that means? Yeah, I do. But let me see which one I want to go with. Skule is the powerful enemy. We'll find no help against. Nobody will know. He'll try to get control of our clan from Sigurdur at the next halving. That must be his ultimate plan, yes, says Astrider. This gives him almost a year to weaken us further in the eyes of the king, and nobody will help us against him. He holds great favor with the king, so we can expect no political protection. Further, Yelling is a large territory with many fine warriors, so we can't possibly face him in battle. Third, he all but controls trade with Kaupang, a route so profitable as to rival the trade from Saxony through Ribe. We have almost a year until the next Althing, says Nefia. There must be something we can do. Well, there is, indeed, but we have a lot of choices. Why resist is the first choice. We're already subjects to King Sigurdur. Skule will just be another link in the chain that binds us. No. We cross the sea and plunder. That'll be interesting. We must seek political allies elsewhere. The great kingdom is across the sea. With their support, we might resist these attempts to subjugate us. Oh, that's an interesting aspect. I would... That's an interesting... Can we do this? I think we can. And that way we declare independence from the king? I doubt it, but... We need to build our own trade routes. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I think that's there. This is as interesting as this objective seems. For my first experience with the game, I think this one is going to be better. So yeah, we need to build our own trade routes. Skule has Kaupang. We'll get the isles across the sea. Everyone stops to consider the implications. Dark looks are exchanged, heavy with doubts and worry. I didn't read what was up there. Yeah, and it doesn't show over here, which is bad. But nobody appears able to come up with a compelling alternative. Finally, your mother sighs. I see no other option. Your first act as Thegn will be to leave your clan just like your father, says Aslefer. Nefia rolls her eyes so hard at Aslefer, you can almost hear them strain in their sockets. Do you have anything to contribute other than more complaints about Askill? Do you have any rebuttal to offer better than nuh-uh? Well, I know you're sworn to serve Sigthorn, but if you're so afraid to leave, says Ketil, I'm sure you can convince your Thegn to let you stay. Aslefer crosses his arms and shifts his weight impatiently. I'll follow if so ordered. In fact, I'll be glad to go. However, our duties lie here, with a clan. There won't be a clan much longer if we don't do something about to counter Skule. Think about the glory we might find across the sea. The treasure. The battles. Yeah, we're not going for the glory. We're going to save the clan. I may not agree with your decision, says Aslefer, but I respect your reasoning. I'm with you. Then we must begin to take the preparations immediately. We have 2 months until spring. You'll need a new ship and a real herd to crew it. Your huscarls alone won't be enough. We need cargo to trade, says Catil. If trade is what we're planning, says Nefia. Yeah, trade is what we're planning. I think it's better than to anger the wrath of the of King. Who was the king? King John? I don't know the name of the king of England at this point. I don't actually know the date. I think we've read it before, but I don't remember. 890 something? Maybe. Anyway, let's see. We should ask Thorfinn if he's up to the task of building a longship. Oh, it's Thorfinn who's gonna do that. Okay. There are a few fighting men left in the clan, and we must leave some to protect the village. That's... yeah, we should bring some trade goods, but what little wealth father left us was spent on the feast. That's not really something. Yeah. Let's first start with the fighting men. There are a few fighting men left in the clan, and we must leave some to protect the village. Maybe we should consider asking Gunnar to join us, says Ketil. Yeah, I thought that as well. Are you mad? Asks Nefia. That is mad, says Aslafer, but it might not be a bad idea. Well, you saw him fight. We want a man like that on our side. But can we trust him? Asks Nefia. Well, he's a brute, but if he'll swear fealty, he'll be our brute. Considering his present situation, I'm sure he can be won over. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. And look at him smirk. Yeah, we'll give him a chance, but we need more crew than him. Well, you need at least a crew of 10 for a longship. If you'll take my advice on this, go to the market in Rebay and make your plans public. Many have heard the stories of that bountiful coast. You should find no shortage of volunteers. That's pretty good. Okay, so we should ask Thorfinn if he's up to the task of building a longship. If I know Thorfinn at all, he's been dreaming of such a task for a long time. Yeah, we should bring trade goods, but what little wealth father left us was spent on the feast. I have an idea for that, says Ketil, and Nefia rubs the bridge of her nose. Well, I'm sure I know what you're going to suggest. Remember Aidius told us about the ancient grave of Funen, where they say a king and a queen were buried with all their wealth? I knew it. Well, if that's true, says Ketil, we could sell the loot and fill the whole ship with a cargo. If that story were true, says Nefia, the grave would have been robbed generations ago. Well, let's at least talk to Aidius about it and ask what she thinks. Yeah, it's worth looking into. It does sound whimsical, but Aidius is wise and well-grounded. Talking to her wouldn't hurt. Yep, we've got a plan then. Then begin the preparations, my son. I'll start pulling some strings so we can learn more about Skule's activities and plans. I'll hate to see you leave, but I know you'll do your father proud. Your brother and I will watch over the clan in your absence. Yeah, you guys hopefully do good things. Let's also look at our... Okay, so we have skill points to be assigned. So do these guys gain skill points? They do as well. Okay, that's great. So... where do I want to go with my skill? I got a bunch, but what I really would like is to see their morale. Can I tell their morale from here? What is that over there? Movement. Okay, my movement is 4. That's terrible. So I have an injury as well. Yeah, that's why my movement is 4. Okay, these guys, please. That's the morale right there. So he's hesitant, and she is really not feeling too well. Oh boy. So I think she's a little bit more, I don't know, fighty. So, yeah, let's see how things go. I need to look at these skills and see if I want something here that's gonna do me good things. Constitution. So these are Constitution skills. We have, yeah, just Constitution skills that I don't think I'm gonna want. Got cooking over here. Oh, wait a minute. That's not Constitution. That's utility skills. I was looking at the Constitution skill, which is a skill. Let's go. Let's level up my ranged attacks on the bow right there. So, there we go. And then we'll worry about the other thing. So we got the bow, the thing. Yeah, I mean, I want to be at least a little bit good at that. And then on everything else is not really needed. So offensive skills. What do we have? Anticipate opening. The next attack will always be critical attack. 4? That's pretty good. For a ranged attack. Yeah, it might be good. Makes a melee attack. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Offensive skills. Yeah. Cripple makes a ranged attack that deals 25% damage, but takes away all the target's moves on the next turn if it hits him. That is more. I think that's better for us. Let's go with that. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. Dual wielding feint. That's an interesting thing. Interrupt. That's free already. Rebuke, a kick that moves the okay, that's good. Then support skills. What do we have? We have Gowler. So it's governed by sense, lets you use work rise for party-wide bonuses. So what are these? Total defense rating plus 25. That's pretty good. We got healing over here. I think I'm gonna need healing. That's governed by sense, heal followers during camp and oh, it's during camping and combat as well. Okay, let's upgrade that once. And I still have 7 hit points. Leadership would be an interesting thing. I can go with that. What is that? Governed by sense grants a bonus to both the resistances and unlocks special conversation options. Oh yeah, that's much better. I should have gone with that. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, so that's your level up done. As for you, you're let's see, Ketil. What is he good at? He's got hunting. He's probably gonna have hunting most likely here in support skills. Spot traps and tactical move. He doesn't have hunting. That's interesting. Oh, wait a minute. That's not here. That's utility skills. Of course he does. Right there. I wonder if having... Yeah, I think having multiple guys is good. Multiple hunters. I suppose so. So he's gonna be... I'm good at that. Preserving. Do I have preserving? I do have one. Let's see. Constitution has the... let's go with combat skills over here. Yeah, he's gonna need a little bit more on this side. And that's that upgrade done. So he's got the cripple over there as well. The charge and everything else is not needed. I don't understand why he has the rebuke, but sure, that might help. I suppose. I mean, just sending enemies going away. Spotting traps. Yes. I want to see those. Why? Chance to spot non-combat traps is increased, and then on that, disarm a revealed trap. Let's go with that. So that way, he's got full anti-trap capabilities. As for you, you're gonna need shield sword. That one is going to give him heavy swing. I'm going to upgrade that. And he's going to be a fighter. So I'm just going to level him up over there. As for her, so she has... What is she using? A knife? Do you really have a knife? Does she have a knife? She has a spear. Okay, equipment. D also... I know. It's all fine. So P is for the skills. Oh, no, that's not it. Why does she have both? That's not great. I need spear. I'm gonna go with spear for her. So that gives her smack. Okay, I'll look. That gives her smack. Also, I will want to anticipate opening because this is pretty decent. Let's go with that. Let's see what I can do here in utility things. Tinker unlocks the ability to build new traps, and she has scouting, which is pretty good. And I'm gonna level up on that. And she has guarding. So she's a guard as well. So let's level up on these. And if I can get... okay, what do you have over here in passive skills? When hit points are below... No, that's... Yeah, the passive skills are the ones that I have... Where we have the most. Extra movement in combat. Sneak. Increases the flanking damage multiplier by 10% points. Minimum hit chance on ranged attacks. Oh, that's an interesting one. I think I have that, actually, on me. Yeah, I do. He does not, though. Okay. So for her... I'm gonna leave it as it is, and then we'll see how things go. So that's pretty good. Rebay has been revealed on the map, and that is great. We have everything done in here. We could talk to our guys. That's Nephew. Yeah, I don't know why they suddenly leave my roster, as it were, when they get in there. I guess it's just, you know, they have predetermined spots and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, this is the islands beyond the sea, of course.
I heard you're leaving. I want to join you.
You do? Why do you wish to join? Do I really need a reason? Well, yeah. Well, it's just time to leave, you know. I owe a lot to old Hulda, but I've learned all I can from her, and I still don't know enough. I hear it's a big world out there. Well, it'll be a dangerous trip. You'll have to contribute. Well, do you think there's a small chance some of you might get hurt on this really dangerous trip? You know, these herbs aren't just for making people sick, right? So, Hulda trained you as a healer? I assume Hulda is the witch, the village witch. Of course, that's what witches do, you know? I wonder... Yeah. I wonder if this actually matters, if I leave her here. She's needed... I don't think she will be needed, or as needed. Yeah, I'll be glad to have you on board. She smiles, and it's a proper smile for once, showing teeth and everything. Well, thank you. I'll find someone to take care of Hulda while we're gone. Okay, we have a new guy. Roskva. Or Rushkva. needs to be pronounced like that, I think. So let's see what I can do here for her. Oh, she's the second in the roster. Can I change? No. So she is a witch, of course. As a babe, Roshka was left in a basket in the bog outside your homestead. To this day, no one knows who her parents were. Okay. And she has 5 skill points already, which is all manner of weird. What is she good at? She's got a knife. She's got a sling, which is decent. I'm probably going to go with her sling. And she has interrupt, which is basically what she has, and it's normal. Support skills, she has got healing, nice technical move, and over there, witchcraft, which is something completely different that I don't have. She's got cooking as well. What does that do? What does that do? 10% chance to get well fed, 10% chance to get +1 ration. Okay. That's on camping, I think, or something. And preserving meat. Do I have preserving meat? Yeah, I do. So I'm a little bit, yeah, a little bit like that. I didn't know what to do. If I knew now, I probably wouldn't have gone with that, because she's gonna be helpful. Okay, so let's look at our journal over here. Pressing the wrong keys. What's the journal key? Inventory, character, menu. I just clicked it. Quest log, that's the one. Okay, so we have old debts. We need to search the forest. Let's try and do that. In between episodes, I actually checked, and yeah, the forest is not in this map. Not that I know anyway. But let's go over to the witch's hut. Didn't we need to do that as well? Man. You scared the hell out of me! Thorkel! You guys keep training, excuse me. A small group of young men and women from the outlying farms are practicing in Alvardor's old training ring. Let's watch them. Their enthusiasm is great, but their technique leaves much to be desired. Your herd could certainly teach them a thing or two. Well, mind if I join, guys? The war stops, and they all turn to look at you. The oldest one, who you recognize as Idis' youngest son, answers. Well, we would be honored. That's Thorkel right there. The youngest kid, a girl from one of the most distant areas in your Skipreda, nearly jumps with excitement. Oh yes! Tens people against the rest of us! Oh, we're fighting them. With proper weapons. Sure, why not? And we're also basically ambushed. Ow. They're punching us. And it's kids. I mean, of course. Anyway, we're out of time for the day, so let's see what happens on the next episode. For now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been, well, Expeditions Viking. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.